Our next two speakers will help us understand why PwC's Agile Commerce is a great solution. So please help us welcome Josh Goldman and Joe Lamano, principals at PwC. Josh, we'll start with you.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Look, living and operating during the pandemic over the last 3.5 months has had a profound impact on how we manage commerce. And while even today, this morning, we woke up to learn of an incredible 18% retail sales increase in May after an absolutely treacherous April, we've learned much about customers and their behavior and how we engage with them, how we service their needs, how we keep fulfillment promises, how we keep value promises, how we keep everyone safe at the same time. But more than anything, the pandemic has been a forcing function to bring new customers into the digital channel. Whether B2B, B2C, customers have arrived with new expectations. And some of the things that they think about, why can't I order what I usually see in the store? Or why can't I adjust my order quantities myself without calling my sales rep? Or I want you to tell me when my stuff is ready and put it in my car, and you can also take that bag of stuff I want to return at the same time. While all of this may not seem unreasonable today, and we're likely on a journey to get there eventually, the expectation is that we get there sooner. And when we do stop distancing, many shoppers, many customers will return to operating purely in a physical space. But the new conveniences will be hard to take away, and expectations will not subside. Customers will also have new muscles to flex. And ultimately, we believe that the debate over channels operating in digital and physical with separate expectations will be over. We will have to meet expectations everywhere so long as the price is right. And look, today's reality beyond digital in this post-digital world with channel convergence, scores of new customers have crossed into this territory out of necessity, and they're newly self-empowered. Older shoppers, just like our parents who may have been too intimidated or too fearful, are here now. Customers who still routinely call their sales reps for quotes or configuration now seek self-service in a newly empowered way. The immediacy and convenience of curbside we spoke about in personal shopping and delivery are necessary, but also with lasting power to be convenient and useful. We had a recent survey that found that half of all customers are now open to trying new brands, but at the same time, over half are less likely to re-engage if they have a bad digital experience. Those are high stakes. And no surprise, over 88% would repeat a purchase immediately if their experience was personalized or contextual. These are real and important signals. So while we anticipate accelerating and pulling new features forward to our next release or our next plan, our next sprint, or before next holiday, one thing is absolutely certain, that whatever we thought was good is now not good enough. And these expectations are here, and very, very likely not going away. And what are we going to do about it? We have to accelerate the delivery of new capabilities, new digital capabilities, and invest in the right talent, design suitable operations across channels, and build on platforms that will sustain, that will innovate, and that will grow with our business. And this is precisely why we build and continue to invest in our Agile Commerce solution for C4.
Folks, what we considered good just 6 months ago are now table stakes. E-commerce sales have exploded during the COVID crisis, and e-commerce will continue to be the primary channel for many of your customers. Digital is where you will engage with your customers, whether they're browsing, buying, or looking for help. Building a good digital business model isn't easy. It's not just the implementation of a website or a store. The digital channel must be part of a broader omni-channel business model, and it requires strategy, planning, and leadership, in addition to functional and technical expertise. Good digital commerce solutions must hide internal complexities and deliver meaningful customer experiences, because your customers are not concerned about your channels, BUs, profit centers, and functional silos. They care about getting what they want when they want it. And good requires an understanding of your customers' needs and wants across their entire journey, not just through the purchase flow. Good digital commerce uses data to create win-win experiences in the moments that matter. You need to show your customers that you're easy to do business with. You know them, you value them, whether they're learning, purchasing, or just looking for help. And good digital commerce businesses utilize technology to enable their strategy and deliver complex capabilities in a simple and intuitive way. Whether you're a B2B or B2C business doesn't really matter. Your customers' expectations are changing, and they will continue to change. The types of digital customers are also changing. Digital first is a label that was generally reserved for a younger demographic of customers. Digital natives, the ones that grew up online. They grew up with devices in their hand. They trusted that shopping was secure, and they expected self-service features. But today we're seeing a new set of digital first customers. This is that older demographic of customers with their own set of wants and needs and expectations. These customers became digital out of necessity. They became digital to protect their own health, and to protect the health of others. And while they've become comfortable being digital, they're still skeptical about their privacy and security. They've heard too many stories about identity theft and credit card fraud. And these new digital customers want experiences to be simple and intuitive. They also want to know that if they get stuck, they can get in touch with a real person for help. Agile Commerce is PwC's global template to accelerate e-commerce, marketing, and customer self-service. It's part of our larger CMO advisory offering, where we bring expertise in data-driven marketing, media optimization, loyalty, and customer analytics. Agile Commerce is not just a technology implementation. Our solution accelerates digital commerce programs with tools and templates that help our clients define their omni-channel strategy, implement an operating model to run the business, define customer and employee experiences, design the solution architecture, and define measurement and value realization metrics so that you know your investments are paying off. We built Agile Commerce on the principle that the digital channel is a critical component of a company's overall channel strategy. We believe digital commerce must go beyond the traditional shopping cart experience. And that's why, in our solution, we integrate the digital channel capabilities with offline and in-store experiences for B2C companies. For B2B companies, the digital capabilities are integrated with inside sales, field sales, and customer service to provide a true omni-channel business model. And for B2C and B2B companies, Agile Commerce integrates data across different customer touchpoints to deliver personalized content and capture feedback. Agile Commerce accelerates the time to market by disrupting the traditional design through development process. We believe that it's very important to start off by first defining business outcomes. And then these outcomes are then enabled by technology and operational processes. These outcomes are designed to deliver win-win customer experiences in those moments that really matter to your customers. And we find that starting with outcomes reduces wasted cycles trying to align business and IT teams later on in the project. We use a capabilities-based approach to identify the right functional and technical requirements needed to achieve these desired outcomes. And we bring industry experience and the right skills to help our clients justify their investments, obtain leadership support, and align their stakeholders. At PwC, we focus on bringing business, experience, and technology together. We call this using our BXT method. And that's why Agile Commerce includes a library of customer journeys, personas, and UI templates that serve as a starting point to accelerate experience design. We use our operating model framework to assess and optimize our clients' organizational, functional capabilities. And we bring playbooks and business processes that are needed to run a successful digital commerce organization. We help our customers kick off demand generation with our digital marketing playbook. And we have a robust set of analytics playbook to help our clients monitor their investments by measuring their return on experience. Agile Commerce extends the C4 Hybris Commerce platform with over 500 user stories. These user stories are based on our years of experience working with clients, both B2C and B2B. We have many pre-built C4 accelerators that enable complex use cases and compelling user experiences that go way beyond the traditional e-commerce storefront or portal. We already thought about requirements like integrating rebate information and contractual purchase commitments into a flow. We thought about requirements like curbside pickup and in-store inventory. We thought about requirements like text messages after an order has been placed, letting a customer know when their order is ready so that your customers don't have to sit in a parking lot for 60 minutes wondering when it's going to be their turn. We thought about complex B2B scenarios like integrating CPQ integration. And not only did we think about how to enable the technology, we thought about how to enable the business processes too. And that's why all of the enhancements that we've built, all of the processes that we have defined, they're tested and they're ready to deploy. Josh, is there anything I've missed about Agile Commerce?
You know, when I think about what SAP has done by bringing sales, service, commerce, marketing, and customer data clouds together, they've provided us a platform to design and manage all of the customer interactions that you alluded to, Joe, and flexibly integrate with S4 or other legacy ERP in the back office. And that the rich technical capabilities that are there, it becomes our job to establish, to organize, and to accelerate the delivery of business capabilities and the needed outcomes on an ongoing and a perpetual basis. And SAP's journey through this process of bringing these capabilities together, best in class and unifying under a common data model, and giving us a platform from which to integrate and manage and deliver capabilities allows us to move at a rapid and agile pace. So it's not a question of, do I have the right technology only, and can I get all these capabilities from SAP? It's a question of, can I wrap the right methodology, the right operating philosophy, the right planning and operationalization of the outcomes I'm trying to build in order to incrementally drive capabilities forward. And that's why we're so excited about marrying our Agile Commerce acceleration capability together with C4, and that investment will continue. And our intention is to power forward on this journey with SAP. Thank you, everyone, and have a great Sapphire Reimagined. And if we have any time left, I imagine we'll take some questions, Joe.
You got it. Thank you both for that great panel. Really appreciate it. And we do have time for a few questions here. Our first is, can the capabilities of Agile Commerce be tailored based on business needs? So for a quick example, can you support curbside pickup or integration with store inventory systems?
Yes, we thought about all of those types of requirements. And again, not only have we thought about the requirements like curbside pickup in terms of how to implement the technology, but we also thought about what it means from a business perspective too. It's one thing to implement the technology, but you have to think about the customer experience while they're ordering online or using a device. You have to think about their experience when they actually get to the physical location, and we thought about that. You also have to think about the employee experience. How is that order received in the store? What does that employee do with that order? What if there's a problem with the order? So we thought about all of the processes that surround that, not just the technology component. And again, that's why we invested in developing Agile Commerce, because we really believe it's not just technology isolated or business processes isolated. It's really about bringing business experiences and technology together.
Great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, both you guys. And if you're interested in learning any more about what they've covered, please do get in touch with us via the portal there down below.